Vocational opportunities for people with disabilities. Helena Industries.
Hi, welcome to another Helena Industries report. My name is Carolyn Belling, and I am the Executive Assistant at Helena Industries. On the Helena Industries report, we like to invite on people and organizations throughout the community that provide services and opportunities to people with disabilities. Currently, 1 in 5 Americans reports having some sort of disability.
I'm Carrie Jones. I also work with Helena Industries. I work in the workforce department. I also help with peers, coworkers, family, friends, you, maybe me.
Today we've invited 2 guests to join our show. Both are at Peak Physical Therapy. We've got Janelle Humphrey. Janelle is a doctor of physical therapy and the owner of Peak Physical Therapy. And then also Reagan Johnson. Reagan is the marketing director and the physician's liaison. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for
And the reason really that I wanted you guys to come on the show is, as we've talked about, I think your company is an excellent example of how community programs can work together to support each other, utilize the services that everyone offers, and we all benefit and the community benefits. So I think you guys are an ideal example of that.
Thank you.
And yeah, thank you. Thank you for all that you do. So yeah, why don't we just start off with, do you want to just kind of let people know that maybe aren't familiar with the kind of the services that you offer?
Yeah, so Peak Physical Therapy, we're located on Prospect Avenue. We've been open for over a year, about a year and a half. I'm originally from Helena, so I wanted to come back to Helena and be able to open up a clinic here. We currently have 7 different providers, and the best thing about the clinic is that everyone there truly cares about every person that walks in. But we do everything from sports rehab to neurological problems to neuropathies or radicular pains. We have balance disorders, motor control disorders, so you don't have to have an actual injury to come to physical therapy. If you're just having a problem with something during the day, you can also go to physical therapy.
Can you just come there to exercise?
We do offer personal training also there, so it will kind of depend on the patient. So we will have a PT usually evaluate a patient, and if it's someone that just wants to get into an exercise program, then we have personal trainers at our facility that can get you into that. Or if it's something more medically based and you are limited from doing a certain activity, or then it might require a physical therapist to help you on a program to get you to the point where you can exercise independently.
Do you guys have any specialties?
Yeah, we do. All of our PTs are excellent. I'll kind of just run through each one that works there. Megan Rigg has been in town for a long time. She works a lot with dancers. She does pretty much anything on the lower body, one of the best in town. Tori Woodwick, she works a lot with radicular pains. So if sciatica is a pretty common thing that people have, or pain in the arm, numbness, anything like that. Noah Eshelman does a lot with sports, and so does Michael Klein. And then Bruce Layson, he's a new person that played. We just hired him from Carroll football here in town, so he came back to Helena, and he does a lot with sports. And Brooke is women's health. Okay. And then I work with a little bit of everything. So headaches are my favorite thing to treat. It's something that people deal with daily that they don't get a lot of relief from. So I see a lot of headache patients.
Oh, that's good.
So how many patients do you treat daily?
Daily? Kind of depends on the day. We see, each PT has their own caseload. We try to stick the patient, if a patient does an eval with a PT, we try to keep that patient with the PT so that they continue on through their plan of care. If I evaluated someone and I realized that they would be better with Noah, then I'll transfer them for that reason. That's the nice thing about having multiple people in our clinic, is that we can utilize each other's specialties and make sure that everyone gets the best care that they can. So we see, anywhere from about 10 patients a day each, but everyone gets very individualized one-to-one care.
How are you partnered with Helena Industries?
So, excuse me. One of the things that I love Helena Industries and what you guys do, and so we try to utilize your services for as many things as we can. So we currently use the document destruction services. We've had the wood shop build some stuff for us in the past, and we'll continue to utilize that. The e-recycling is an awesome thing that we've used before. And when I discovered that you guys do have some computer equipment, monitors and stuff for sale, we've purchased some monitors as well. My favorite laptop bag is one that I got there.
That's great. I'm glad you mentioned that.
So-
Not a lot of people realize that they can buy, used electronics and come in for that. That's a service that we don't advertise well, but I'm glad that it's
I
worked
didn't
out
even
well
know
for
we
you.
had laptop bags.
Yeah.
A laptop, yeah. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I mean,
And I
we've,
work
Good
there,
selection, too. Mhm.
so I didn't even know.
we've purchased 3 or 4 monitors from the store there. And I mean, they've all been great. You guys, they've taken great care of me, as always. I mean, we're always super happy with the services that we get from you guys. And, we love supporting local organizations and those that give back to our community. So.
Yeah, it
Awesome.
works out good. Janella, maybe you're the one to answer this. How did the, I know we've had a couple people placed with Peak Physical Therapy through our job placement program. What did that
Yes.
look like, or how was that as an employer?
Oh, it was excellent. So we used, we had a couple people placed and they helped with our cleaning services. And so they would come in every day, we get them a t-shirt and they'd have a task list and they just go through the tasks and complete them every day, and it helped us out a lot. It was fun because our whole atmosphere is very exciting and it's a fun atmosphere for them to be in. And so they just fit in really well with our group. And so they helped us a lot with cleaning and
That's
about
good.
it,
That's
yeah.
another
How
service.
does your
that-
employees react with the clients that come in there and work?
Our employees at Peak?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone's very upbeat and just usually if people walk in and they aren't feeling good because they have pain, they're going to be walking out smiling. That's our goal, is that every day that you leave, you feel better than you did when you walked in.
I think, we have an excellent group of physical therapists at Peak, but Janelle's done a great job of hiring people that not only are talented in what they do, but they have a personality that fits really well with sort of the, what we're trying to do for people, which is, help them live quality lives.
Yeah.
Our clinic is really fun. We have a lot of fun in there. Like Janelle said, people come in there, they're maybe not feeling great, but they leave with a smile on their face. And the workers that we've had come, they've had fun there too, and are giving us a hard time, at the end of it, or once they get to know us, they're giving us a hard time and having a good time, and
Well, that's the
just
other
having a lot of
reason.
fun. So.
That's the other reason I wanted you guys to come on, is I've actually had a couple people, a couple of our team members who also utilize your services, excited about going to their appointments with you. And I thought,
Yeah.
what's with this place? There's got to be something going on there.
Like-
So that's great.
And like I said before we came on, my husband talks about going to your facilities. He comes home with a smile on his face and
That's great.
talking about his PT, and he comes home with his exercises and wanting to show me and does them with me, and I think it's great.
That's awesome.
So
Yeah, I love going to work every day. We just have a fun atmosphere.
he just loves it.
That's awesome.
So
That's great.
Is there any
I think
question you
it's
guys get a
great.
lot, or any kind of message that you want to let people know?
One thing I did forget, we also have an athletic trainer named Seth Walton. So he helps us cover a lot of the community events, games with the Special Olympics. He helps a lot with that, on making sure that our medical supply kits are stocked and I did forget to mention that because he does a really good job in the community and his face is out there quite a bit.
Well, speaking of that, let's talk about
Yeah.
Special Olympics basketball. It's coming up November 13th, I
10th.
think we decided on.
10th and 11th.
10th
are
and
the- are the
11th,
games,
okay.
yeah. And so last year, we got involved and we were fortunate enough to cover the Helena High Gym, do medical coverage for that for the entire weekend. Unfortunately, there were not enough volunteers in the community to cover all of the gyms for medical services. So one of the things that I want to do this year, and I've gotten a little bit more involved with the tournament, is make sure that we have medical coverage for every gym so that all athletes are in a safe environment and have the care that they need if you know the unfortunate does happen, they get injured. So that's my goal this year, and there's a great team in Helena that's working to plan the tournament. There's a lot that goes into it.
Well, and that's kind of the latest thing we're teaming up on.
Yeah.
I know you guys are donating a bunch of medical supplies. Our textile department is donating some duffel bags, and then Allegra Marketing, I
Yes,
believe, is
yeah,
involved.
Allegra.
We
As well, yeah.
definitely need the volunteers. And me being an athlete, I just want to say the athletes appreciate the support from everybody that volunteers and helps plan the tournament. We say thank you. Because without you, the tournaments wouldn't be possible.
Yeah, and if you are interested in volunteering, Reagan's the guy to get a hold of. So
Absolutely.
his contact information will be up on the screen. He's at Peak Physical Therapy.
And I did check the website today, the Special Olympics of Montana website. That should be up and running soon. You can just actually go on to the website and click volunteer, and there will be a sign up for the basketball tournament. It wasn't up there just yet, but certainly if anybody wants to volunteer, call me and I'll make sure that we get you on a list. And
Can you repeat those dates again?
so the dates that the games are going to be played are the November 10th and 11th.
Okay, thank you.
Good. Well, thank you guys for coming,
Thank
and
you
I
guys
hope
for having
that
us.
other people watching this kind of see how it works really well, and when we can work together, and how everyone benefits. And thank you for providing jobs for people with disabilities by using our services and having people come there and work. It really makes a difference in a lot of lives, so
Yeah.
we appreciate it.
We really appreciate everything you guys do and enjoy working with you.
Yeah, good. Well, thank you.
Thank you. It is always a great experience whenever we do anything with you guys, whenever we work with you guys. So thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right, well, we'll see you again soon.
All right.
Thanks.
Thanks for joining us.